what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling.
Hey, I'll give you a beautiful feeling if you don't shut up with that row.
Come on, Bernard, it's a beautiful day today. Sun is shining, the birds are singing. Oh, smell that, Bernard.
That's paint. They're doing downstairs.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Will you shut up with that row? I've got a headache.
You know, it's amazing the difference the teas make and make to your life. Even as I sleep, Sydney and his Tetley tea folk are busy working wonders with the little perforations. I bought it off Dodgy Dermot last week, and I'll tell you this, Bernard, since I've had it, it's made me a different person. I'm brighter, happy, I'm more cheerful. Do you want one?
No, I do not. Got a very responsible position here, and I wish to keep it, thank you.
Blimey, that's a hell of a lick you're going there, Bernard, is it? I can't see your fingers, they're just a blur.
Well, I didn't ask for this damn thing, did I? Could do it quicker with biro.
How's it going then?
All right, nearly finished. There. How do I save it?
I think you pressed them two.
Oh.
No, that's not the one. Them aren't the ones, sorry.
Oh, Purvis, I spent hours putting that in there. Oh, no wonder I've got a headache working with that idiot. Where's my tablets? That's not there for that reason.
Shh. Dodgy Dermot's selling these down at the cafe. Look, you've got to get the humanoid through the swamp before it's eaten by the slime creatures.
I don't like you getting things off Dermot.
Oh, don't knock it, Bernard. Dermot's all right. Anyway, this is fire-damaged stock.
Well, it's like my old mum used to say, you can never be too careful.
That's good advice coming from a woman with 6 kids. Anyway, you didn't complain, did you, when he got you that microwave?
All right, fetch him in here, Paul.
Oh, here they are. Tom Cruise and Eddie Murphy.
Hey, I thought you're supposed to be decorating us, not using us as a bloody storeroom.
You know, Les, there's enough tins of paint in here to keep Rolf Ferris going for 100 years.
It's nothing to do with me, mate. I've got the chit.
Oh, do you mind? I've got a headache.
Excuse me, Bernard.
What?
Les, I know this is a silly question, but when are you going to finish yours off?
Oh, it could be weeks before we get back to you. You see, it's all a matter of priorities. We've got moved onto the stairs.
Oh, the boss is coming today.
No, not the mutant Ninja Turtle.
In person.
Well, I'm going to complain. I mean, look at this, Les. Lilac paint. Who's ordered lilac paint?
Oh, don't ask me. You see, we don't play any part in the aesthetics. We just whop it on the wall.
Oh, Les.
Hey, oh, now look, I'm 3 minutes into my tea break. Come on.
See, Bernard? That's what made this country great.
What?
Tea breaks.
Not another curry, Purvis.
Why not? This is very, very healthy food, this is, Bernard.
What are you doing?
Well, you've got to give it a little bit of taste, don't you?
Fresh paint and curry. No wonder I've got a headache and have an upset stomach.
Will I get that seen to?
I am having it seen to. I'm having tests down up at the health centre.
Oh, aye. Does that little Muriel still work up there?
You mean her with a ginger moustache who gets up down the pub and sings like a bird?
That's her.
Yeah, she's behind reception.
Boy, she's a bit of fun as she is, Bernard.
Oh, yeah, you've been out with her then?
Only the once. I'll tell you this, she's game. Ooh, she is game. First time I went out with them, I'm telling you, it was beautiful. It was like blind date with it's a touch of it's a knockout. When it comes to men, she's a human exocet.
Purpose.
Well, it's true. She got a tongue in places my toothbrush has never been.
Charming. And she works up at the health centre?
Yeah. Ooh, she can tell you some stories about that place, she can. Them doctors up there, you know, don't always let on how bad you really are. She said it's very sad watching people sat in that waiting room, just sat there smiling and chatting, you know, reading the Cosmopolitan, and some of them are not long for this world.
That's really cheered me up, that has, Purvis.
Is it? Thanks, Bernard. I wonder what it's like at the exact moment when you die.
I wish you'd shut up about dying.
At that moment when everything stops. It's a bit like turning the telly off, I suppose. Except that little red remote light goes out too. No more power. Nobody to flick you back into life.
Wish I could turn you off.
Mind you, there's people that's been diagnosed dead, but they've come back to life, and they know they've been dead. They sort of drift away and come back again. Talk about seeing a brilliant white light and hearing an angelical chorus. It's a bit like a Cliff Richard concert, really.
Purvis?
Well, it's true. That page would look good in a chapel arrest, wouldn't it?
Boy, you can be insensitive at times, you can.
What have I said? What have I said?
I've had a headache for over a week, haven't I? And all you talk about is people dying, people who are dead, people who come back from dying and chapel arrests.
I'm just saying that paint would look well.
Well, don't. You could be a morbid little toward you when you want to be. You wanted to mention funerals now and you've done the lot.
Well, I'll tell you this, Bernard. There won't be many at yours.
Huh?
No, because people don't like you. And I'll tell you why, shall I? Because you don't like people.
Listen, when I go, they'll be lining the streets, they'll be an old ticket due. Because lots of people like me, and I like lots of people.
All right. Who do you like, Bernard? Go on, name one. Go on.
Bob. That's who I like. Bob Edwards. He was a good pal. We were very, very close friends.
He's dead. Dead? Yes. A year ago. He had a heart attack in middle of come dancing.
Oh, how terrible.
It's not that terrible. It was the longest running programme on the box.
No, I mean him dying like that.
Oh, that's terrible, yes. Just think. He's been in heaven for 12 months now, not knowing whether North West or the home county South have got through to the second semi-final.
Graham Cotton. He's not dead. I always said he were one of the boys. Straight as a die.
He's been banged up inside for 18 months, assault with a deadly weapon.
Get away.
I'm telling you, he threw the aquarium at the rent man. Anyway, that's one dead and one in jail. Who else do you like, Bernard?
Loads of people. I just can't bring the names to mind.
You're having trouble remembering one of the names. Oh, hello, Mrs. Turtle.
Good afternoon, Mrs. McKendrick.
Curry.
Yes, and paint.
Well, that's brightening the place up.
May I ask you, Mrs. Turtle, please, which one of our esteemed leaders at the head office had the stupidity to order lilac paint?
I did.
Good choice.
You bloody creep.
It'll be very nice when it's finished.
Why have we got all these tins of paint in our office?
It's got to be stored somewhere. A word, Mr. Cooney.
Yes.
Alone.
Purvis, isn't it time you did your rounds?
No, I've not finished my dinner.
You can finish it later.
It might go cold.
Put it in the microwave.
It'll congeal.
Mr. Purvis!
Sorry. Oh, naughty Purvis, naughty Purvis. Sorry, naughty Purvis, I'll go then. I'll leave you two alone. By the way, be gentle with him, will you? He's got a headache.
Sit down.
Thank you, Mrs. McKendrick.
No ceremony. Bernard, call me Carmen.
Well, that's nice. Carmen, as in the rollers.
I prefer to think of Bizet's opera.
Which one's that?
Bernard, we at head office have been forced to institute a programme of rationalisation. Now, there are some pluses. We'll have a leaner, tougher, more dynamic force of security operatives to lead us into the 90s.
Yes.
But in achieving this, we have to do some unpleasant things. We live in a world of rising costs. Overheads have got to come down. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
We simply have to lose a number of staff.
Quite right, Carmen. Do you tell him or shall I?
Mr. Cooney, how long have you been with us?
7 years on the main gate at Woodstock Mouldings and 8 years here at the Plaza.
And you're 50.
Yes. Not too long ago, actually. Wait a minute. You don't mean...
Bernard, it's not just you. We're giving all our elderly staff the opportunity of taking early retirement.
Elderly?
Well, senior staff, then.
Oh, I see. Next you'll be offering me a bus pass on a walking stick.
Bernard?
Well, let me tell you, missus, I'm not ready for the allotment or Meals on Wheels or the Silver Lining Club. I might be 50, missus, but I'm a very fit 50, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with my prostate.
What about these headaches?
They're doing tests.
And?
But they haven't come back yet.
Needless to say, we'll be very interested in the results. It's company policy to give you a week or two to think things over before saying yes. Look forward to hearing from you. Good afternoon, Mr. Cooney.
Miserable old bag.
Aye, that noodle's all right, I'm telling
Yeah?
you. Aye.
Hey, Purves, get us a tea.
All right.
Oh, hello, Perv.
Hello, Murray. 2 teas, please, and give us 1 more dip of the tea bag, will you?
Darjeeling, Earl Grey, or Lapsang Souchong.
You what?
I'm trying to attract a more select clientele.
What was it again?
Oh, it doesn't matter. They all come out at the same pot.
I see Mr. Lubavitch passed away. Father D'Souza mentioned it when I went to Polish Church. How's Cynthia taking it?
She said the worst part was going to the hospital to collect his things. She had to carry his teeth and his glasses home on the bus.
Hey, your mate Dermot was in this morning. He left this for you.
Oh, thanks a lot. Oh, great. Hey. Not rubbish, these, you know.
I don't know where he gets all this stuff.
Did he tell you?
No.
He's got hundreds of these. He liked them that much, he bought the company.
They ordered 3 black cars and only 2 turned up. All the Maguires had to follow the cortege in a tangerine allegro.
And he were no age, you know. He were not but 87.
See what I mean, Purves? 50's not old.
You don't have to tell me, Bernard. I'm on your side.
I mean, look at Clint Eastwood. He's 60. You don't hear anybody telling him he's got to take an early retirement.
They wouldn't dare.
I mean, I bring years of experience to this job. You don't throw away a Chippendale clock just because it's old.
No. Mind, it'll give you the chance to do things you've always wanted to do.
Like what?
Spend more time with your burrow.
No. I've seen what happens with blokes who take early retirement. What do? End up the rest of their lives shopping. You've wanted to look round here. Fit men in their prime, carrying that string bag full of carrots.
Well, you deserve to rest more. You deserve it, man. Put your feet up. Relax a bit, Bernard.
Purvis, I'm a man of action. I can't sit at home watching young doctors and take the high road.
You can catch up on your gardening.
No.
Do a bit of fishing.
That's bloody boring, isn't it?
There must be hundreds of things you can do, Bernard.
Like what?
I don't know. Scuba diving.
At my age?
I like.
Tea, please, Mary.
Don't tell me it can't be the afternoon tea break already. It's got to be the mid-break afternoon tea break, mid-break.
Give it a rest, will you? I'm still on my dinner hour.
Sit down, Les. Les, I know it's a silly question, this. When are you going to finish us off, then?
Oh, don't start that again. Do you know what it's like for a day in that little room of yours with that paint? I've never smelt anything like it. Look, I've been doing this job for 18 years, but I don't know what they put in that stuff.
Well, paint's paint, isn't it, Les?
Oh, you'll be surprised. I think that stuff fell off the back of a boat from Krakow.
I wonder why the labels are all C's, Z's and W's. It's like a bad hand at Scrabble, isn't it?
As long as it's cheap, McKendrick will buy it.
McKendrick?
Les, you've half finished us, you know. It's only going to take you 2 minutes to finish us off.
Ah, but my mate Paul's gone sick. I had to take him down the hospital when we'd done the stairs. So now I've got 2 men's work to do.
Hey, who's this McKendrick?
My governor. And I'll tell you this, I don't know how he gets some of these contracts.
Think I do.
Mr. Cooney,
Mrs. McKendrick.
don't you knock?
You are responsible for this man's headaches.
If you're worried about taking early retirement, Bernard, there's no need. We have a comprehensive redundancy policy.
Oh, your walls aren't lilac then. Ordinal. Very nice. Very plush.
What's he doing here?
I'm not interested in your comprehensive redundancy.
Will you both sit down and tell me what this is all about?
Midnight sailings from Krakow.
Sorry?
A rusty tub slipping silently up the Humber.
What are you talking about?
Shadowy figures. Loading vans with paint.
Look, I'm very busy. Would you get to the point?
He's not stopping at home watching Young Doctors and buying carrots.
What?
I'm not taking your early retirement.
That's what you think.
I might be 50, missus, but I'm not stupid. I've been putting a few feelers out, asking a few questions about you, Mrs. McKendrick.
Have you now?
And getting some very interesting answers back.
Well, then you'll realise I am extremely busy. I have 14 branch offices to supervise.
All painted with lilac paint, are they?
Some are.
Toxic paint?
Toxic lilac paint.
You've lost me.
The reason I've been getting these headaches is our room have been painted with illegally imported toxic paint. I could have been poisoned.
This is ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you want to have a word with your husband, don't you?
What's he got to do with it?
You two should be more careful.
Very cosy, eh, Mrs. McKendrick? Our offices come up for redecoration. What do? Give the contract to Mr. McKendrick, who cuts his costs and ups his profit by using East European lilac.
Ah, I see. And what are you going to do?
I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. What we're going to do is... What are we going to do, Bernard?
That depends on what you're going to do.
I see. And you're going to tell me what I'm going to do.
Correct.
You see, Carmen, I might be 50, but I'm in my prime. Now, 50 isn't old, is it?
Well...
I mean, 50's a bit early to take early retirement, wouldn't you say?
It depends.
I hate lilac.
It's an acquired taste. Leave that alone.
I like grey.
And if you don't wish to cooperate, I'm quite sure someone else on this floor would be very interested in what we have to say.
Bernard, let's not do anything hasty. Surely we can keep this amongst ourselves.
And my job?
Well, I never wanted to lose you in the first place. You're much too valuable.
Has Mr. McKendrick gone and eat non-European, non-toxic grey?
He will tomorrow.
And he'll get rid of all them tins of paint out of our office?
Get rid of it, dump it. I never want to see it or hear about it again.
And I can go back to do my reports by hand?
All right, all right.
And it's a shame about your rationalisation programme having to cancel it.
What? All of it?
Yes, but don't worry. You'll still have your team for the 90s. Dynamic, tough, but just a little older.
You'll just have to cut costs somewhere else, won't you? Your balls have just dropped off. As the car stops outside Mr. McKendrick's builder's yard, the hunched figure of Mrs. McKendrick alights and walks the 14 steps to her husband's office. She knocks in the time-honoured ceremonial fashion. And the strip pine door slowly opens and she enters. And sat behind the desk is the portly figure of her husband, Mr. McKendrick, who takes a blow to the stomach. What did he... I don't think he's going to recover from this.
Purvis, what are you doing?
I'm just having a shave. You know what I mean, Harry.
I go to the hills and the sound of music.
Les,
Hey?
you've missed a bit.
Where?
No.
Right. There.
Yeah.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
How did you get them to change their minds then?
Well, you talk nice to them. They usually listen. Mind you, If your mate hadn't gone in hospital after using the paint, we'd have never known.
Never know what?
About it being toxic.
This stuff's not toxic. It might whiff a bit, but it's not toxic.
You said your mate were in hospital.
Yeah, he was doing the stairs, fell off his ladder and broke his leg. Hey, up, it's tea break.
Bernard, shh. No, but Bernard.
I don't know. Hey, Les, about this paint.
Hey, my missus has been on about wanting one of these things. Any good, is it?
Bernard.
Yeah, well, I use it a lot, but he doesn't bother.
Ah. What watch is it then?
I don't know, we got it off a mate. You know what I mean? No instructions.
Well, how do you know when things are cooked through?
Well, when it's steaming, I whip it out.
You want to be careful. My brother-in-law one of these and he didn't use it right. He ended up with a jip. Bad stomach, feeling giddy, terrible headaches.
I don't want to know about microwaves. I want some answers about this pit. Headaches?
They're perfectly safe if you use them right. You see...
Hello, Dermot. Dermot. It's Trevor. Trevor Purvis here. Yeah, I'm all right. Listen, do you want to buy some paint? Toxic? No, it's lilac.